got along fine. We took care of him in the same apartment in New York when he first fell ill. I would hold the fort, she would go out. She would hold the fort, I would go out. And she was the one who said to me, you can crash with us if you want, you know. I'm using that room, you and Damien can be in there. And listen, by that stage, this is not about romantic jealousy. This is about watching somebody that you clearly understand.
And he was doing this song that I found that he wrote about Cindy. So when he just met Cindy, and so I'm saying, what? You write that song for Cindy and want me to sing it? I'm not singing. And so I was stubborn. And I don't know why I did, but I was just saying that I'm going to show you something so that I can.
Alright, so what started off as a celebration for Bob Marley, one of the greatest icons, black leaders, revolutionists, and a Rastafari, you know, turned out into a mix-up between his widow and his baby mother, basically both of his baby mothers. And I honestly think this could have been dealt with on a different manner, you know, but I think that social media has its way of influencing women, you know, and I think this was one of the cases where that was influence, you know. But as I said, there are two grown women, you know, probably in their late 60s or late 50s. So I honestly think this could have been dealt with on a more better manner. You get me, coming from two older women. Alright, so the feud started off with Cindy posting her baby father, and with this caption, alright, so Bob, on what you would have been your 79th birthday, I celebrate the incredible impact you've had globally, cherish our amazing son Damien, reminisce about the beautiful times we shared from 56 April to your mother's home in Delaware and Miami, New York, Oakland Street, London, the Bahamas, Trinidad and beyond. The memories are countless, but our love for you is endless. Happy birthday to people's hero. Get me honest, so honestly, I didn't see anything wrong with that post. You know, she's the baby father of Bob Marley, so she is one of that person that can express her feelings for Bob Marley, even if she wasn't a baby mother for him. She's a fan of him, so she can express, and anybody can express any feeling they have for Bob Marley. So I honestly think nothing ever wrong with that. You know, so Ziggy Marley posted, this is Rita, Marley's son. When a woman take a bullet in her head because she loves and stands with you and still show up days after to stand by your side again with no concern about her own safety, does something to a man, tells a man something he will never forget, and forever ever cherish a woman like that is impossible to find one in a billion. At Bob Marley, ride or die, wife, Richard Marley. Alright, I totally understand. If somebody posts something and you think your mother is in the center of it, basically you go back crying everywhere. You get me, I say? But I think this to post this as a grown man, and to post this as a man will understand the situation in terms of your father being a gallus, your father being with multiple women, and you guys are all grown-ups now and know how it have been for the last couple of years, you know, and you build a bond with all of your brothers by those same women that your dad slept with. You get me? So this never asked for. You get me? So there's a better way to really promote. There's a better way to really talk about what's taking place now. In terms of, if Cindy make a post, you have a brother, Damien, can reach out to say, oh, you never like what you said, this and that, instead of you making your own post and stirring up more fire. You get me, sir? Alright, so Rita Marley ended up posting a picture of she and Bob Marley when they got married, and she didn't put any caption on it. So under Ziggy Marley post, we have multiple comments because people has been bashing Cindy and says, she's a side chick, this and that, Rita, you know. And I honestly believe this is something where women has always been a master of, you know. You understand that side chick is a thing where it has gone on for a long time. And this story is the proven of side chick being going on for a long time. And this just goes to prove that Cindy and Rita Marley been having a feud from those days till now. Because the fact that Cindy can post that and Ziggy Marley can counteract it, and then his mom can also post, but her posting didn't say nothing. But basically, she posting a picture, a long time picture of she and Bob Marley being married. That a picture can say 1,000 words. You get what I'm saying? But I'm saying that this is not necessary. You see me? We understand that both of you has been lovers from Bob Marley. One have 3 kids, one have 1. But I understand that at the end of the day, you guys are celebrating his birthday. So why is it a case where you're celebrating his birthday but yet still feuding? To me, that doesn't make sense. Alright, some of the comments that were made on the Ziggy Marley post was Rita Marley kids and make some serious clapback. Defend the queen, yes. Rita deserved all of her many followers. She gave so much, she endured so much, she pushed her family and its name to a higher level. It could have been done without her. True Mama Africa, thank you a million times. The woman can walk in my mother's shoes. She is a real queen. That's just fact, no hard feelings. So I am Sharman Marley. That is Rita Marley daughter comment on the Ziggy Marley post. Alright, so the point we I try to get at is, I think this is coming from the fact that Cindy is white. You know, if Cindy was a black queen, she probably would have still get the backlash, yes, but it wouldn't have been if she's white. You get me? I say. So I think it's really unfair because at the end of the day, as I said before, both of them are Bob Marley's baby mother. One is his wife and one was his girlfriend. You get me? I say. So basically, this doesn't call for. You see me? This not call for. You know, and I think that I recently watched Tulak's podcast, and he's saying he played a video on it when Rita Marley is talking about she and Bob Marley's marriage together, and explained that there's always been another girl that Bob Marley is cheating on her with. So why is Cindy the only person that is being highlighted out of all the girls that Bob Marley has been cheating on? You get me? As some honestly think this is a feud that come from back in the days with Cindy.
Not have the awesome relationship that I had with Bob. I mean, do people understand what a privilege it is to be intimately and inextricably associated with the greatest legacy that has come out of Jamaica in 100 years? Do they understand what that feels like? What kind of blessing that is? You can't wish that away. You couldn't want to take that away from anybody. You're going to just have to stay over there and figure it out, because this long ago became...
And he was doing this song that I found that he wrote about Cindy. So when he just met Cindy, and so I'm saying, what? You write that song for Cindy and want me to sing it? I'm not singing. And so I was stubborn. And I don't know why I did, but I was just saying that I'm going to show you something. I
think there has been a big feud with Cindy and Rita from back in the days. You get me? Because there's no way you can look past all of the women he has been with, and yet still Cindy is the only one that you are making comment to. You get me? So it's obvious. You get me? And the fact that Rita Marley and Bob Marley relationship was a very strange relationship, there's no way you can blame Cindy for that. You get me? There's no way you can blame a man for cheating. There's no way you can blame a girl for your man cheating on her. You get me? This is something I always say. If someone should get blamed, it should be the man that cheated on you. You get me? But it's like women are genetically built to blame another woman. You get me? I don't know if that is I think it's a woman thing, but instead of you blame the man, you rather blame the woman for taking the man. Like say a man was on sale, or like the man was on the market and just walk by and take him up. You get me? And there's multiple clips with Rita talking about Bob Marley and their marriage together. You get me? So as you can see, it was like this marriage was rearranged for them to fly it overseas. You get me? And honestly think it just turned out turned out to be say, alright, it was rearranged. And Bob Marley ended up falling for her. I probably get a couple kids with her. But Bob Marley has denied being married by Cindy countless times on interviews. You get me, I say? So this goes to show that as much as Cindy have kids for Bob Marley never did value her in a that wife stage. So probably that's why she's so pissed at Cindy. I think Cindy was that person that Bob Marley see as his one and true wife, even if she didn't get the ring. You get me? So I think that's why Richard Marley is so pissed at Cindy. Well, this is my opinion. You get me? So I think Bob Marley and Rita Marley was more like a friend. I think they started out as a friend because she was his backup singer. And even after they got married and have kids, I think Bob Marley still saw her as his friend instead of his wife. You get me? And as I say, Bob Marley, one of the greatest artists ever, come from Jamaica, come from reggae music, stand up for black people, stand up for revolutionists, stand up for a Rastafarian, you know. So when you think about that type of person, that person is Bob Marley, you know, and he leaves such a great legacy with some iconic song that can never die. Get up, stand up for your right, woman don't cry, turn your lights down low. You get me? I say. So Bob Marley is that person, you know. He had a big impact on the world, you know. Sad to see him go so early, and his sons are just reliving, creating their own history based off the Marley, based off his legacy. You get me? As I honestly don't think none of his sons can really walk in his shoes, but they're actually creating their own footsteps by just walking alongside his footsteps. But as I said, far as this go, the Marley Queens, I think both of them are queens, Cindy and Rita. And I think, this is something them should have grown from a long time now. You know, Bob Marley has been dead for quite a while now. And I think this is something that they should have grown out. The fact that they are both elderly ladies and they have big sons. And I surely know that Ziggy Marley and Damien and Junior Gang has been linking up like brothers. You get me? So this is not called for. Because in the day, if Junior Gang see this post and find it disrespect to his mother as well, and he make a clap back as well, they'll get more feud. The fire get more higher. You get me? So this is just a case where they should just squash it behind the scene without making a scene on the social media.
Gone to England, kind of half banished, but also to make a living. You married just weeks before Bob Marley left Jamaica in 1966 to join his mom in Delaware.
Yeah.
And the point was so that you might have a chance of getting American citizenship, or why did you rush the marriage then?
No, well, I didn't. He did. I didn't have a clue. I wasn't ready. I wasn't prepared. I didn't think of it so early. I didn't dream of getting married at such an early age or so quick, But then his mother requested, after a long period of time, trying to get his papers worked out so she could sponsor him to come to America. And so when we realized that the time had come where she has gotten through all these